Because you went to Morocco.
Oh.
And how long were you in Morocco? I've been in Morocco.
It was just over 2 weeks. It was almost like 16, 17 days, and it was insane.
Amazing.
Yeah, first trip right into Africa, and we started in Casablanca, went all the way around the outer rim, and ended up in Marrakesh. And
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. مرحبا بكم الأخوان في فيديو جديد. في الفيديو الأخير نشاهد فيه برنامج أمريكي للطبخ، دار حلقة خاصة على المطبخ المغربي وعلى الأكل المغربي وعلى التوابل المغربية بالضبط والتأثير ديال القوي على الماكلة. واحد الشيف إخوان أمريكي معاهم هو اللي وراهم التوابل المغربية، وهو اللي غيطيب لهم الماكلة المغربية، يطيب لهم طاجين وشي حوايج، حيت هو اللي كان في المغرب ديجا إخوان، وغيعاود لهم على التجربة ديالو في المغرب كيفاش كانت وكيفاش التوابل المغربية بلاجو. الإخوان يقول لك هذه أفضل مطبخ الماكله في العالم. راه حمقوا الاخوان الطبخ المغربي بزاف، خصوصا التوابل المغربيه، الزعفران، الخرقوم، عارف، الزنجبيل، المهم بزاف د الحوايج. اخوان شوف هذا الفيديو هذا، ما تنساوش تعملوا اخوان واحد اللايك، تشتركوا في القناه، تنشروا فيديو مع الاصدقاء ديالكم، شاهدوا الفيديو مجموعين. اخي اخوان الراي ديالكم في التعاليق، نتلاقاو في الاخر الفيديو.
went all the way around the outer rim and ended up in Marrakesh, and saw so many different cultures and so many different flavors.
I can just imagine. So we're going to have a look at Jason's trip to Morocco.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm here in Casablanca, Morocco. We're going to be in Morocco for the next 14 days, traveling around different cities: Fez, Rabat, Marrakesh, Tensura. I'm going to try and put some videos together to give you a little bit of a guided tour through the spice markets, the Sahara Desert. Behind me is the central market in Casablanca, where you can get the freshest of fish and the most amazing products.
I like the fact that when you all travel, I mean, you travel like chefs. You want to get in there to the markets. You want to see the flavors and the colors. You're going to make a recipe inspired by your travels.
Well, this is all about the spices, and it was funny because we actually did a cooking demonstration in one of the places when I was there.
Amazing.
And the guy was putting all the spices in, and like when I would say stop, he would double it.
Yes.
You know, it was just like, but you know that kind of like 2 spoons, like, no, let's put more in there. Like, holy, you know, and you get the kind of the little sweat skull, keep it going. But so we're doing a lamb tagine.
Nice.
But you know, first of all, I'm going to get you to start. Pass me the grapeseed oil.
So Suzanne, get ready because they're bossy.
Oh yeah, just a little bit on there.
Welcome, chef.
That's
Is that
good. Yeah, that's good. And she already told me she's going to call me chef, make me feel old, right? Okay, chef, you got chef, perfect. So she's going to stir. I want to get the onions going, but what we've got is this tagine, which is a nice, basically cast iron base, and we got these from Le Creuset.
Oh, nice.
And I love that they're, you know, the traditional ones are the clay.
Yeah.
You know, you put them on the charcoal, you cook away, fantastic. But in this case, I want to put it on a stovetop, so it's kind of a modern version of it.
Love that.
I don't have to worry about, you know, if I drop the clay, it's going to shatter.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start the onions stirring away the offcuts. This is the shoulder, or you can use the sirloin. You can see there's a lot of fat on there.
Yeah.
If we tried to sear this and cook it off, what would it be, like a rubber band, right?
Basically.
You know, it's just tough.
Okay.
And it needs flavor. Garlic, of course. Put that in there. But then we get into cinnamon. There's a lot of cinnamon in Moroccan cuisine.
Nice.
It really gives that kind of aromatic, which I think is great.
Yeah.
Cardamom, ground down.
Oh, nice.
And then, of course, a little bit of paprika. Okay, smell that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
This is how I would cook it.
This is how you'd want it, and now you're going to cook it like this.
Because it gives a bed for the actual lamb. Now, you can sear the lamb a little bit too if you want, but I think with this one, I decided to kind of just lay it right on top.
Okay.
All right? And you can just kind of pile it on.
This is like the first time it's okay to crowd the pan.
Yeah, oh, totally.
Yeah.
Because we have that chimney,
Yeah.
it's going to let it go, right? It's going to steam
Fantastic.
it. So, and it's almost like you're steaming, braising. The aromas have nowhere to go.
So what does the tagine do then? Like, how is it? What would you liken it to? Is there anything out there like it?
Well, it's funny, but see how it's got that curve on the top?
Yeah.
It's almost creating a little bit of a convection oven. Because the heat's coming up and it's stirring it in, and then it has nowhere to go.
Bring back down.
Right?
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is add some liquid to this. So if you want to take some tomato paste,
Sure.
Yep.
a little bit of veg stock,
Come on.
and then we've got some cornstarch and some saffron. And what I thought was interesting was the Moroccans, they actually do their sauces where they'll thicken the agent here and pour that in so that actually it was thickened as it cooks.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? So, and then we added a bit of saffron there as well.
Nice.
Saffron?
Amazing sauce, it's going to happen. But then at this point, we're also going to throw in some nice cooked potatoes.
Oh, you're piling up.
Oh yeah, we're going to pile this in there, right?
Tomatoes,
Yeah.
some apricot.
And you some because this is going to cook like that lamb's just going to fall apart, cook down, right? Tomatoes on top like
How
this.
long you know simmer this for?
It depends on how big you've cut it, but
Are you going to take the temperature down on the stovetop? Or
I
is
am.
it just gonna,
I'm
yeah?
going to put that like that. Just kind of
Give it a little
It'll
half.
eventually get there. It's going to simmer down.
turn
It's
it down
fine.
to a simmer and just forget about it.
Okay.
And I mean forget about it. Let it
Like
go.
really
let
forget
it
about
go
it.
and let it go, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden. And I'll be honest, I have not, other than stir this up, that's what I've done. What I did is I added some pistachios on top. I've added a little bit of
Nice.
parsley on top just to brighten it up.
Amazing. It reminds me of the hottest meal I had on the hottest day in Morocco. And it's like we're sweating and eating this hot meal. Like it's hot in pepper and hot in heat.
Yeah.
And it's a hot day. And it was the best day.
Oh, it was
It was
absolutely
incredible.
وهذا الشيء اللي كيخون في هذا الفيديو هذا. بصراحه شوف، الماكله المغربيه معروفه، وراه المطبخ المغربي الوحيد اللي كيخلط المالح والحلو. عرفت شنو هي؟ اللحم بالبرقوق، المالح والحلو، الحريره والشباكيه، المالح والحلو، سطيله بالدجاج مع السكر مدردر من الفوق، المالح والحلو. عرفتي اخوان، راه بصراحه راه ما كاينش شي واحد داق بالسطيله وما حماقش عليها، وما كاينش شي واحد اخوان داق الحريره وما حماقش عليها، وكذلك اللحم بالبرقوق اللي تيقول لك هذه من احسن الطبخات اللي داقوا في حياتهم. زعما الطنجيه وداك الشيء كامل اخوان. الحمد لله عندنا بزاف د الاكلات اخوان اللي كنمتازوا بهم، واكلات اللي ما كاينش شي واحد كيذوقهم ما كيعجبوش، كيحماقوا عليهم، لا كسكسو لا لحم لا سميتو لا الطنجيه اللحم بالبرقوق والمشماش لا الرفيسه لا اي حاجه الاخوان، الحريره الطاجين. الطاجين الاخوان اكثر حاجه قيله مشهوره هي الكسكسو. طاجين هذا البرنامج صايبوا الطاجين، صايبوا الطاجين اخوان، وروهم طريقه جديده كيفاش طيبوا اللحم باش ما يتحرق شي حاجه بحال هكا بالبصله، وكيفاش كنستفوه وكنديروا عافيه مهيله وداك الشيء، وعلاش كنديروا الطاجين النكهه ما كتخرجش كتبقى الدور كترجع تدخل في اللحم. المهم اخوان بزاف د الحوايج اخوان كنمتازوا بهم، هما اللي كيميزوا المطبخ ديالنا، هما اللي كيميزوا الاكل ديالنا، هما اللي كيميزوا الثقافات ديالنا على كاع بلدان العالم. وما كاينش شي واحد اخوان كياكل الماكله ديالنا وما كتعجبوش، كونوا واقعيين. اي واحد كيجي المغرب كياكل كيجرب تيقول لك احسن اكل، احسن مطبخ، احسن هذا. بطبيعه الحال ماشي يقول لك احسن واحد في العالم، ولكن تيقول لك ممتاز جدا. كاين اللي تيقول لك احسن اكل في العالم بطبيعه الحال اخوان. المهم اخوان، شاركوا في هذا الفيديو، تنسوا تعملوا بواحد اللايك، تشتركوا في القناه، تنشروا الفيديو مع الاصدقاء ديالكم، نتلاقاو في فيديو جاي ان شاء الله. السلام.